Time to check in with our lizard overlords. What are they up to? Well, this.
Is this the worst hour now?
Are we done our first hour?
Yeah, we're into our worst hour now.
Keep your expectations of this episode low. Starting the worst hour now, I feel like we've crossed into maybe not great content hour.
Welcome to our worst hour.
Did you buy your other bin truck?
I was just gonna say I did. I bought another bin truck,
Nice.
and we're gonna try and run a bin business, whether it's a garbage bin business or a um, fill bin business. We're gonna try for something.
Get a lot of bins.
Yeah.
And get rid of those tall bins you have if you're going to put them out for fill.
Well, those would not go out for fill. My guys can use them for fill, but they wouldn't go for anyone
do
else.
not send them to any clients for fill.
No. No.
You'll get them back and never get them off the fucking ground.
Yeah. No. The short bin, the 3-foot bins would be fill bins.
Yeah, ours are 3.5, I think, 15 feet by 3.5.
Which, I mean, when you put that bin, the 3-foot bin beside the 4-foot bin, it's a huge difference in the look of the bins, right?
Yes.
And you almost can't you can't show the client both of them because they'll never want the 3-foot bin. Oh, this bin's so small compared to the 4-foot bin, which is monstrous. Like that's a triaxle bin. Right?
Yeah, but you can't fill that with fill.
Not if I want to lift it.
You could, yeah, that's true. You could fill it with, I'm just saying I would put it up for garbage because garbage never weighs fuck all.
No. No.
But I wouldn't put it out for I wouldn't put it out for I sold our bin truck without a motor in it.
No way. Someone bought it without a motor?
Someone bought it without a
Or
motor.
was the blown motor still in it?
The blown motor is some of the blown motor is under the hood, some of the blown motor is in the cab of the truck, and some of the blown motor is in the blue barn in our yard.
Did he get the part that's in the barn?
The deal, I made the deal and I said that I was taking the front steers off the truck. He said that was fine. It's a buddy of mine buying it. So I told him what I wanted for it. He made an offer that was lower than what I wanted. So I told him that he could have it for that, but I'm taking the front steers off the truck. Because it's like $3,000 worth of fucking tires on the front. I'm gonna put Cody's front steers on it because her front steers are junk.
So the hook still works, everything else works. It's just
everything works perfectly except the fucking motor's blown. And the drive shaft's lying on the ground now because we had to tow it. So now the drive shaft's not in it too.
Yeah, but they have to tow it away anyway, so might as well be off. It's not a big deal to put that back on.
To be fair, what they paid for it, if they put a motor in it, it's a bargain. It's a good deal. It's a smoking deal. But I needed to leave.
So just the hook on that truck. For comparison, the new hook on our truck is $90,000.
Well, yeah, but the multi-lift hooks are $130,000.
Yeah, well, whatever, it's still expensive, regardless, right? Like the truck is 180 plus the hook, 170 plus the hook. So, like the hook is almost half the cost of the truck.
It was more I think it was half the cost of our truck.
Yeah, insane.
And the fenders and the toolboxes and the fucking all the shit. The hook install was half the cost of it, I think, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's like 40K or something. But whenever it's done, man, nothing beats a hook truck.
I know you're fascinated with them. I don't like them. I'm fucking so done with them. But that's just because I know all the pitfalls and you've had them for 2 or 3 years. See how much you fucking like them.
I can see how that will happen, but the amount of things that it can do right now.
And you know what the problem is? there'll come a time when it can't do them.
When?
Because
In the next 5 years? Or do I have
I
5 years
I
left?
don't I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about, like, I bought a brand new one too. Um, I'm hoping the brand new one has 5 years before it starts to have epic problems, but even this week the tarp wouldn't go up and down and the bin was trapped on the truck.
Oh no.
So Cody called Roll Tight and they fucking walked her through the potential, and credit to Roll Tight, some dude answered the phone and then walked her through what he thought the potential problem was, and it was the problem, and the tarp started working again. So something to do with connections, or I don't know. Cody fixed it herself. She's pretty independent. So, but I like immediately already, they're such complex pieces of equipment that they just whatever. I don't I I really liked them, but now I'm like, man, I just triaxle box goes up, box comes down.
But so my partner has had his bin truck for 20 years. The hook has never been serviced.
Yeah, because it's a 20-year-old hook and was built a lot better than the new one. There's probably no fucking computerization in it and all the fucking bullshit that's in the new hook. And the
I wish.
truck is probably a pre-def truck, so it doesn't have
Oh
like
yeah, it's
a
a
million.
1990 FL Freightliner.
It doesn't have a million fucking def
No, the
codes and
truck has
engine
had a
lights.
new motor and shit like that, but the hook has never had anything.
And it's probably not full of stupid sensors and all this bullshit, right?
That's correct. It's not full of sensors.
So I'm I'm just I think I agree with you. Hook trucks are great. My newlywed thing with hook trucks is over long ago. I appreciate yours. It makes me think back to the good times. It makes me think back to the times when I thought hook trucks were great.
I mean, they're not great for the little three-man landscape, or maybe they are, but they're more great for the medium-sized landscape company.
We don't really use our hook trucks at our landscaping company, so like I
I
don't
used it so much that I needed a second one.
so we don't for the landscape, like our two landscape crews, I bet they don't use the hook trucks 3 times a year.
Oh my God. How do you
Like
get
we
materials places and fill
triaxles,
out and
triaxles. The problem for me is the hook trucks are just too fucking small. They don't haul enough for the jobs we're doing. Why would I send a hook truck to haul 14 yards when I can send a triaxle to haul 22?
because so we do a lot where you don't have a full-size skid steer on, you got a mini and a little
I,
shovel.
I don't do any jobs. I don't, for well, I don't do any residential work, which is a big difference between you and me.
Well, even my 15% of residential, they shine there, man. You drop a bin, they fill it, you pick it up, you take it away, you bring them back clear or whatever. You drop the empty bin, they can throw their shit in it, cuts in it, whatever.
I'm not saying that none of that's true. I'm saying you asked me I said we don't use the hook trucks on our jobs.
Yeah, I suppose.
I agree with what you're saying, 100%. They work great. We have a whole business doing exactly what you said for other
For other people.
contractors.
Yeah.
I'm saying for us, if we do a residential job, like we did when we did the one residential job we did this year, we put a bin down. Actually, I didn't even use my truck because our trucks were too busy. I used one of Chris's trucks. I called his dispatch and sent his truck in to do the fucking load and go bin. My trucks were either broken or fucking too busy. I don't remember what the hell the problem was, but I didn't even fucking use my own truck. I didn't even use my own bin truck on my own jobs. But like when it comes to, like, say today, we had to get the Mammoth, the E20, an MT100 we borrowed off Rob, and the buggy out of a job. Well, I wouldn't send a hook truck for that. I send a 30-ton float that's 40 feet long.
We don't have access to that.
But that's like the triaxles just do everything so much faster than a bin truck. That's why I don't use them. They haul more, they tow more, they fucking like that's I just don't use like on our commercial jobs, I would never use a hook truck. It's just too slow and it doesn't haul enough. We wouldn't be competitive in the market.
Well, we hire out our trucking on commercial and bring in our own stuff that like special. You don't need 30 tons of chip at a time, or HPB, you guys call it.
Yeah.
'Cause you can get by with 2 loads of 15 one day after another, you know. You don't need 30 tons of base at a time
Well, you
for
don't.
fine grade.
Yeah. Yeah, for fine. I would just bring it all in one trip. I wouldn't do 2 trips. Well, 30 tons I couldn't bring anyways. I'd bring 20. I'd still have to make 2 trips on 30 tons.
Yeah.
But
But
I wouldn't put 15 ton on our tandem anyways because it would be fucking illegal.
really? We can take
Yeah.
15.
None of ours would weigh out. I don't think ours would be that heavy. Must have a different spread.
I don't know.
Do you have a tear sheet from the,
Yeah, so
did you get the truck weighed and teared at the MTO inspection station?
well, we have a quarry that'll do that.
It has to be from MTO. You should have a
Mm.
tear sheet in the truck. You got to drive it to the station and you got to make an appointment and bring it in. And they do a um, weight and measure. It's called something and measure. And they measure the tandem axles and they weigh the truck and then they give you your legal tear.
With the bin on or without?
Oh, I would take it with the bin because you're never gonna like. I would take it with the lightest bin you have, but
Yeah,
that way you know your legal tear. And if you get pulled over, you can show them like all the try. I don't think we have it for the bin truck.
smart idea. We should do that. We haven't done that.
I don't think we have it for the bin. I don't think we ever sent the bin trucks in. But the triaxles, they won't even load them in the pits here unless they have weight
Really?
their weight and whatever it's called. Mark and measure. That's what they call
Our
it.
so at our quarry, you just drive up to the pile and like do a hand sign of how many tons you want, or full, or like half, or something, and that's how they load you.
They don't make you have a CB.
We have one, but honestly, we've never turned it on in the new truck.
I was gonna say like most of the time they wouldn't like you go to the pits around here, like they won't if you don't have a mark and measure and fucking CB and so they just turn you away. Fuck out.
Not here, man.
But how many trucks a day do you think the quarry's dealing with at your where you go?
Oh, not many, like maybe 150, 200 trucks.
Like they've probably loaded 300 trucks at the quarries in Mosport before fucking 6 in the morning.
Yeah. It's nowhere near the same, but
Yeah, it's just a
I like
different.
that intimate. Mind you, sometimes it still takes you fucking half an hour to get loaded.
Mm,
You have to drive around and find the loader guy. What the fuck? He's napping in the back corner or something like that. Bullshit.
I if Cody's not the other thing too is because maybe we would use the hook trucks more if it wasn't a hook truck business.
Yeah.
Like our hook trucks are bought for Paver King. Our hook trucks are bought for Paver King's client.
Hmm.
It's a hook truck business, and if you're going to have clients that are regularly going to service you, then you like. I guess if we were using the hook trucks all the time for our business, when someone calls you and says, "I need a bin," now you have a controversy. Do you take the bin to your job or do you take the bin to your client's job? Like if you're counting on that hook truck to work for you
Yeah.
and you're legitimately running a bin business, where are you like the bins always go to the clients for us.
Yeah.
Always clients first.
Yeah.
Like I would never reroute or triaxles too. I'll pull them off our jobs to send them to clients.
Well, that's how you keep that part of the business healthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we
But
are underbinned right now.
you need to, on average, if you're going to run a bin business, you need to have 5 bins per truck.
Yeah.
So if you're going to have 10, if you're going to have 2 trucks, you need at least 10 bins.
I'm gonna call for some more bins tomorrow.
We have, I have a list here in the office actually. What do we have? I don't even know. So we have one 20-yard snow bin, three 10-yard bins, four 14-yard dump body bins, 7 barn door bins, 2 split bins, and a flat deck. That's what we have currently.
My bin maker came to my yard last Friday. Last Friday? Yeah. He bought, so my old water truck had a old water tank on it. This thing, I sold it 2 years ago. The guy never came to pick it up, so I sold it again to someone else, and it was my bin bodybuilder, and he's like, oh, someone saw your water tank. They want one the exact same. I need a tank. $650. The tank's rotted to shit, but he's a welder, right? So
Yeah.
he can do something with it. So he bought this tank, and he's like, you got enough room for like 200 bins here. Like, great. Can't afford 200 bins. He's like, oh, you can be the biggest bin company in Cornwall. The other guys, the service is shit. So I'm like, yeah, you're trying to make the sale of more bins here, right?
He's trying to sell you on being a bin business.
Yeah, I'm being a bin business. So I don't know.
I thought about actually buying a couple garbage bins, maybe starting to do some garbage.
Yeah,
But then
I
I was like,
just have to like,
it all freezes in the truck, and then you can't get it out in the winter, and it's like, well,
yeah.
rather just put this 20-yard air tailgate snow bin on and fucking go. I'm gonna send our 2 snow because one of the split bins I'm gonna sell. We don't have any use for it because the truck is fucking gone. And then the other 2 bins we use for snow, I'm gonna get them lined
Hmm.
with the plastic liner so the snow won't stick to them.
Yeah. Teflon, they say.
Teflon line them or whatever, and then that way the snow won't stick to them because we have a lot of snow contracts this year. If it snows, we will be fucking swamped.
I would be happy if the trucks didn't have to go out at all in the snow.
I don't think I could do that.
Well, that's fine, right? But you understand that about yourself, is that you make money with them in the winter. I'm almost willing to sacrifice not putting them out and making whatever little money they would make in the winter to keep them crisp and away from the salt.
Mm.
But I could also crown them and maybe, they'd be okay.
Yeah, I
It's a trade-off, right?
I would say that the most profitable thing we do all year is snow. So, like you're saying, it's a little bit of money. For me, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, to me, yeah, it's not on the same scale as you by any means, right? So, me, we get to call, oh, can you come out and move snow for one night? We're not the first call, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And they're gonna want to bring it to the yard or whatever. Tailgate's slamming all night. Don't miss that.
No, for us, it's a huge portion of our business, right? So it's different.
Yeah.
Something that and it's the only part of our business that's growing right now,
Mm.
where you can see substantial growth. So it's like I can't. I actually everyone that works with us loves the snow business.
Hmm.
Everyone like all the brokers are like just so fucking excited about this winter. Like they are fucking pumped. All of them
Good.
are excited about going out to move this snow. I'm not that excited, but like I don't mind doing it. Like I don't, but all that happens is I end up being up all day and up all night
It's a
because
different kind of excitement, I
because
guess.
we also run salt all winter, right? So
Hmm.
we have triaxles running salt all day and then triaxles running snow all night. But then I'm up just all the time because I don't like to be asleep if other people are working. Just
I like
I
to
don't
be south while other people are working.
like to be what?
Down south while other people are working.
I wouldn't like that either. I don't like it if I'm away and other people. It just doesn't sit with me right.
Where
I
when
wish
your
it
people
did. Sorry.
when you don't like to be gone when your people are working or when anybody is working.
No, when my people are or like our broker if our brokers are working or Like there are people too. They're part of our team. A lot of them only work for us. There's at least well, there's one of them basically only works for us. Just three of them that basically only work for us. So
I feel another level of accomplished whenever I can make things work when I'm gone.
I wish I
Like
had that.
when I'm when I went to Panama and I closed a $250,000 school job, I'm like, this is awesome because I can do it and not be in town. Or take a set of drawings and price a job while I'm on my way to Florida or something, you know, or make a deal for trucking while I'm not there. Yeah, call the guy. It's nice to know that I can still do things by not being right there. So my
Yeah.
value in the company has changed, like, or has gone a different direction than me having to be there and fucking lay the bricks or build the wall or move the topsoil or something, right? Because I can still do other things to make the money while I'm not there.
My endless fear that I'm lazy won't allow me to do that. I subconsciously insert myself into everything so that I have to be there doing something when I probably legitimately maybe wouldn't need to. I don't care. I make a reason that I have to be there because
Who's gonna call you lazy?
I don't know, me.
Well, yeah, are you not comfortable enough with yourself to know that you're not lazy?
I am not comfortable enough with myself to not know that I'm lazy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not
That's
making
not
that up.
a, you, you haven't proven that to yourself after 51 years that you're not lazy and you're
I think I'm 52, but I
okay, 52 years. Well, the
graciously
first
accept
year
the 51.
you can make an argument that you
It wasn't
conform.
conscious enough to prove that
Yeah,
I'm not. I
yeah.
don't. Yeah, I just have a self-image of myself of being fat and lazy. So I'm just
And you're
constantly
never
trying to.
gonna outlive it.
No, well, I'm 52 and I haven't outlived it. I'm
That's a
constantly just.
different.
I wouldn't. I even thinking about going away in October for 3 days while everyone else is working is already on the back of my mind that I just. How am I going to fucking do that? That's that can't be. I'm fat and stupid and lazy and I won't be at work and it's
I think it'd be four
already
days.
what?
I think Landscaper has some SOPs that can guide you while you're away,
I don't
or
want
guide the crew while
SOPs.
you're away.
I don't want SOPs. I like I like to this week I the problem is the rest of the company lags behind when I'm subconsciously inserting myself into everything.
I get it. I like being around too, but you gotta go sometimes. You can't always be there. Like,
I don't think there's that many people that are running a company as big as ours that spend all day running an excavator while they're running the company or raking and shoveling and
hmm
that company has triaxle division, a haulage division, a float division, a fucking bin truck division, and two landscape crews running, and the guy running it is never in the office and always shoveling or raking or fucking running a machine and I think a lot of people would call that a failure, and that's okay. But that's the company I want. That's what makes me feel good as a person.
it's okay to want it for as much as you want it, but you have to have it every single day. Like, can you not take 3 days to go away?
I don't. I I've
It's
missed.
okay if you don't want to do that, fine, you know. That's your goal. You have whatever business you want to have. But would it not be nice
No,
once a
because
year,
the whole
maybe?
time I'm away, it just drives me nuts. The only time that I'm ever truly happy with myself as a person is just two times that I'm truly happy with myself as a person. One is if I'm at work doing something productive, like physically working, and two is if I'm watching my daughter play soccer. Because whenever I'm watching her play soccer, it makes me feel like my goal for her was to be a better person than me, and she is a better person than me, a tremendously better person than me. And that was my only goal when she was born. She needs to be better than I am, which isn't actually that hard, but she is a better person than me. But other than that, I'm generally just really upset and mad at myself other than those 2 times. So maybe that's why I'm constantly,
You're overcompensating
probably. I
for
agree.
yourself.
I agree with you. I know these things about myself. Like I am conscious of these things and that they're ridiculous, but I just keep doing them anyways.
I think that's got to be like coming from a place where I don't have to do that. I think you live in a hard place to live. Your brain
I
is a hard place to live, I think.
I don't disagree with you. I think it is a
Not in
really
an insulting way at all. I
no,
think
I don't take it that way. I'm actually thankful that someone is saying, "Hey, it's tough to be you," and it just I'm just constantly disappointed with myself and angry with myself and think I'm lazy. So it doesn't matter how much I work. I could work 48 hours straight doing snow, and if I slept for an hour while someone else is working, I would be like, when I woke up, I'd be like, "Holy fuck, I'm so fucking lazy. I could have worked that hour." It's just how my brain is. It's just how I'm wired, and I don't know how to like. It's the core of who I am as a person. Self-hatred is the core of who I am. It's true.
rotten to the core.
It's the core of who I am as an absolute person is self-hatred. If someone said like, what's the personality trait that is like the core of your being, I'd be like self-hatred. Yeah, hands down. Like
Well,
there's nothing else that is like
like you've made something out of it, right? Because
absolutely. I
it could have went the complete other way, and that self-hatred could have been
Meth.
the drug addict or like the
Yeah.
woman beater or something, like that's the way a lot of people probably end up
I
when they don't like themselves.
I think the difference is that I'm conscious of it.
Yeah.
I think people who have a deep-seated hate of themselves that aren't conscious of it, they end up down those roads. Drugs, alcohol, because they're not. I am very conscious. I don't remember a time in my life when I woke up and didn't hate myself ever since I can remember anything. So I think that I am so conscious of it because it's been with me since I can remember in my whole life that this is a path that's better than the paths you're talking about. Working myself to death is a better path than doing meth. Well, maybe not. Maybe doing meth till you die is better. I don't know.
Well, I can tell you, you made the best decision for your daughter
Which
to
is all
do
that
this instead of doing math.
that's what really matters. Yeah. Yeah. And like, Nate's technically my stepson, but he's been working with us and he's on time every day and he works really hard and all the guys really like him because he's a heart has and I'm like he is also a much better person than me. And that makes me happy because, you know, Nate is a tremendously better person than I am. He's a nice person, he's a hardworking person, he's a smart, intelligent person. All the things that I'm not. He is. So
You
it
asked him why he wants to be a landscaper?
he doesn't. He just doesn't want to sit in the basement playing video games. He wants to be a musician and he's working towards that. But
Okay. Yeah,
instead of sitting in the basement playing video games, well, he's trying to make some money so that in the winter he could go to California or do it. He's saving all his money up.
perfect.
He's a great kid. And
Admirable for sure.
when he started, I was like so fucking worried because he just it's just like the owner's kid, right?
Yeah.
But he is not. And that's probably because he's not like he's my stepson, but he's not my DNA. So I think having his dad's DNA and his mom's DNA gave him a tremendous advantage. The most amazing thing about Paisley and what a great person she is that she's still like 50% of her DNA came from me. Like that is the hardest battle she ever fought in her life to get through. Is that 50% of her DNA came from me. And she made it so far. She's 17. So we'll
So
see.
far.
So far. She's been great. So she was rated fifth in Canada for saves, goalkeeping last
Really?
week. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. Fifth in Canada. So in her freshman year. which is
And you've
pretty
been to
cool.
all the games?
Been to every game. We're gonna drive
Wow.
up tomorrow, and then she plays Saturday and Sunday, and we'll drive home Sunday after the game. And then the next weekend she's in Waterloo, plays Laurier, and then the next
Oh,
weekend is
our
that where
school.
you
Oh
guys
yeah.
went? Yeah.
Yeah.
So not this weekend, but next weekend she plays Windsor this weekend, and next weekend she plays Waterloo, Laurier, back to back. And then the next week she plays Waterloo University, Friday, Saturday, and then she plays York, and that's her last game of the season.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm. It's been fun to go see her play. It's been good for me and Kelly too. And honestly, it's been probably like having it like getting forced, like not forced, but going to do that every weekend because every weekend we've traveled every weekend basically.
Hmm.
Last weekend we drove on this. She played at McMaster, so we drove there and drove home because it's only an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half. But that was the only week in the last 3 or 4 weeks we haven't been away. We've gone Friday afternoon or whatever. Tomorrow I'm gonna leave at 10, I think. 10 or 11. Drive up. So we'll get there at like 5:30, between 5:30 and 7.
Hmm.
So it's fun. It's fun to watch the like, we you're there and then the bus shows up and they all get off the bus and I'm like, good for her. Living her dream, traveling on the buses, like
Do you have a big flag?
no, she would absolutely fucking slaughter me. She would fucking kill me. Kelly made me a blanket with a bunch of pictures of her so we could hold the blanket up. That is not happening in her world. Oh. I don't know if this happened. I don't know if it is, I don't know when this happened. Have we talked about this before? You guys say we talked about it before. I don't remember, but when she was at Western playing against Western, we're in the stands and the games are broadcast through live stream on TV. So my parents watch every game at home. And at the end of the game, there was a cutback, and Paisley dove out to make a save, and the girl came through and kicked her in the head and in the arm and the hand. Anyways, and in Paisley's whole career, she's never stayed down once. She has never stayed. I told her when she started playing, if you stay down, I won't take you. No matter what happens, you get up. And
Hmm.
and this was the only time I can remember her ever staying down. And she just laid there flat, like unconscious flat.
Wow.
But but we're in the stands, and I'm like, uh, fuck, because if she's staying down, she's obviously really hurt. Like she wouldn't. And then, but then my dad's like calling me, "Hey, is Paisley okay?" Because they're watching it on TV.
Wow.
So they watch her get clobbered, and then the camera pans away from her because they don't show people that are injured. And the announcer is like, some kid who's taking sports and entertainment or something. So he's not talking about it. And really, like my parents are watching it going, what the fuck is she? And they called me and I'm like, I I don't know. We're in the stands. She's at university. What am I gonna do? Run on the field? And it was a very surreal, bizarre experience because we're so far away from her up in the stands. My parents are watching it on TV. She's lying. She got up. She did get up, and then um, they did like the concussion test, and she was saying that the woman was said to her like, "Oh, what's the date today?" And she said, "It's Sunday." She said, "No, but what's the numbers? What's the date?" And she said, "I don't fucking know that on a good day. Why the fuck would I know that now?" And the woman said, "Okay, you're good. You can keep playing." So, and then she finished the game, and then on the Monday they made her go to the hospital because they thought her hand was broken, and they wouldn't allow her to play until she could prove her hand wasn't broken. So she had to go and get her hand x-rayed, and her arm's all bruised and fucked up from
Jeez.
yeah.
My first thought would have been, is my kid okay? Second thought would have been, whose dad do I have to fight now?
Yeah.
Like I would have looked around where the fucking person's out. I'm like, let's go.
Just knock someone out randomly in the
I
crowd.
have a 7-year-old and I'm already ready to fight people's dads. Like
Nice.
the little bitch that my kid goes to school with, she's being a brat. I was like, oh, I gotta fight the dad now.
I got.
Who is it? Yeah, fuck, I can take that guy. He's a pussy.
I know that guy.
Oh, I know that guy. He's a fucking.
Does he know you're my kid? Tell your kid that he knows, so he knows that you're my kid.
So the other day we're sitting on the couch and somehow it came up and my daughter is like, Dad, my friends think we're rich. I'm like, okay, great. What do you tell them? She's like, yeah, I think we're rich. What makes us rich? She's like, look at all this stuff.
Look at all the stuff.
Like this stuff means nothing. Don't you worry. She's like, look at the ceilings are so high. I guess,
Good for her. She noticed it even at 7 to notice you have high ceilings.
yeah, yeah. Ceilings are high.
The ceilings are high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the criteria of success?
You make sure that that bitchy girl knows that who you are.
Don't let her forget it.
I gotta fight the dad now. That's great.
Yeah. I don't know. That's got to be almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I think so. I think PK's frozen too.
He is. I just thought he was smiling for a long time.
I thought so too.
He's still doing it.
Oh, that's a great screenshot here. That'll be on YouTube for sure.
I guess you got to take us away.
I don't know how to do it. I don't even. I'm sure he's got this. Oh, there he's gone.
He's
Uh,
gone.
all right, Chad, do you wanna?
All right.
You know what he says?
That's the end of the podcast.
Thank you for watching. Ooh. Yeah, those people run the world. They're so impressive. What a bunch of freaks.